So, I was reading my YouTube newsletter the other day, and it said the most popular way to start a new video is with the phrase, "Hey guys." So I started thinking about it. Back when I was a kid, if I would have said, "Hey guys," and there was girls in the room, they would have said, "I'm not a guy, I'm a girl." But hey, who am I to argue with big tech? Culture changes. So I said all that to say this. Hey guys, this is Greg from MIDI Boy, and welcome to the next episode of Behind the Song. Today we're going to talk about the song Restore Me. Alexa, let's chill. Okay, now that the mood is all set, we're going to talk about the song Restore Me from the album Reboot from 2012. Now, I told you last time that I had a story to tell you about this song, so I'm going to tell you a little story. Story time with Greg. So, on the original album, this song started off with a separate track that kind of introduced it called System Restore. Originally, I was going to make it the same song, but then I figured, it's kind of a comedy bit, and Restore Me is kind of a serious song, so I didn't want to make people have to listen to the comedy bit if they only wanted to hear the serious song. That way they could skip right past it real easily. So I made it a separate track. Now, originally, in the song System Restore, it featured both of my daughters and my wife. And it started off with me pretending like I was writing a new song, and, the tempo kept going crazy. It kept speeding up and slowing down, and my daughter says, something doesn't sound right. And I go, yeah, I don't know what's going on. She's like, what are you going to do? And I told her, I'm going to call tech support. She goes, oh, you're going to pull out the big guns, right? Now, I've come from a tech background, so I thought that was kind of funny. And she made that line up herself. So that was pretty clever for, I think at the time she was maybe 10 or 9 or 10 or maybe 11. I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. It was in 2012. So when she's 21 right now. So I don't know, 10 or 11. I'm not doing the math. If you want to do the math, leave a comment below and tell me how old she was. Her birthday is in July. So use that and tell me how old she was down in the comments. Anyway, from, like I said, from a technical background, I find it kind of funny, because one of our favorite answers in the technical background is, did you turn it off and on again? And, I know if you're not a technical person and you have to call technical support, there's nothing funny about it, because usually it means long hold times and terrible customer service. Of course, I never gave bad customer service. I was amazing, but that's a different story for a different time. Anyway, I call tech support, and my daughter's playing the part of the technical support analyst, and she's telling me that, I explained to her all the problems, and she tells me that it looks like I need to do a system restore, which is not quite the same thing as turning it off and on again, but it's kind of the Microsoft answer. Do a system restore to a previous time when the system was working. So that's where my wife comes in. She played the part of the computer, because as you know, all computers are voiced by female. And just watch Star Trek if you don't believe me. Okay, and don't bring up 2001 Space Odyssey. Dave does not count. Just forget that. Dave does not count. All other computers are voiced by females. Fight me if you want. Anyway, so she played the part of the computer, saying, saying system restore in progress or whatever she said. I don't remember exactly how she said it, but basically, she played the voice of the computer. Now, what I did is I took the introduction to Restore Me, I reversed it, and then I sped it up about 8 times or so. And then I used this effect that is in a program called Adobe Audition. I don't remember exactly what the effect is called, but basically it simulates powering down a turntable. So, it just slows down and drops down in pitch. Because, we all know that when you do a system restore in the computer, it makes that sound, right? So just work with me here. Anyway, as it starts slowing down and pitching down, it goes right into the song Restore Me. It's a really cool transition. Now, unfortunately, there wasn't room for this on my new album, and I didn't really think it would be appropriate on the new album anyway, just because the new album is more of a serious album for the most part, and I don't think it would have fit on there with the theme of the album. But if you want to hear it, you can listen to Reboot. And it's, like I said, the track's called System Restore. That album should be on sale on my Bandcamp page soon. More on that later. So let's get back to the song Restore Me. Now, right now, you should be hearing that song, the reimagined version of Restore Me, not the Reboot version. You'll notice the piano is a little bit different in this. The piano sounds big and full. And that's one of my favorite things about the reimagined version of this. It's got a little bit more of a serious tone to it. Even though it does pick up a little bit on the bridge, it's just got a nice, real crisp, serious sound to it. Now, it kind of does lyrically follow along the lines of Reboot, which, Reboot was more about salvation. And Restore Me is more about restoring a relationship with God that you maybe once had. Kind of coming back to God. Maybe you're in a backslidden state, or you just haven't been praying or haven't been reading your Bible as you should, or whatever the case may be. This song is about restoring that relationship you have with God. For example, the chorus is, "Can you restore my first love? Can you revive me again? Show me your unfailing love and restore the joy of your salvation." It moves on to the bridge. It says, "You've shown your love to me again. You are more faithful than all my friends. You give me only that what's good instead of giving me what you should." So it kind of goes along the theme of Rejuvenate as well, the previous album, where that album was themed around God's mercy and God's grace. So this kind of touches back to that a little bit. So now musically, I didn't change a whole lot in the song, except the piano is a little bit different. And then at the ending, I've got this really cool voices and choir sounds. It's really cool, kind of chilling. I kept the reverb effects at the end with Restore Me. Some people call it the poltergeist effect because it sounds like the voice is coming backwards into the forwards. It's pretty cool. Now, another thing I want to talk about, if you haven't been to my website yet, I've got a new website. I keep forgetting to tell you all about it. It's the link is down below, www.midiboy.com. I've got all the information about upcoming projects. Got a lot of information from previous projects, though it's not quite done yet on that. But I'm going to be putting all the lyrics up there. Right now, I have all the lyrics for Revitalized and Reimagined. So all the lyrics are up, even though the album Reimagined is not out yet. I've got all the lyrics up, so if you want to kind of read them in advance, you can. Now, speaking of the release of Reimagined, the release date is July 2nd, which just coincidentally happens to be my birthday. How cool is that? You can pre-order it right now on my Bandcamp site, link below. And if you pre-order it, you get 3 songs right now. You get I'm a Pop Star, My Life, and I believe the third song is Perfect Circle, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize. You do get 3 songs though. And then the rest, you'll get them as soon as the album is released on July 2nd. Now, of course, if you're one of my Kickstarters, you already have the album, and I hope you're enjoying it. Leave me a comment below with what you think about the album, if you like. If you like it. If you don't like the album, don't leave a comment. No, I'm just kidding. You're free to leave a comment, whatever you want. You'll be able to get the CDs from my Bandcamp site. I may send some to my distributor to have sent to Amazon as well, but I haven't decided yet. It depends how popular it is. Like I said, it just got a real limited run, so because I found that more and more people don't really listen to CDs anymore. They'd rather have digital, or they stream it from Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music or whatever they're streaming from these days. Now, another thing I did on my Kickstarter is I had 2 tiers that one of the perks was a shout out on social media. So this, I'm going to take the time to do that right now. I just wanted to take time to thank Don Curtis and a Saved Wretch for their contribution for this album. Without their support and without all the support of all the Kickstarters, this album probably never would have happened. So thank you to everyone involved, but especially to Don Curtis and a Saved Wretch. That's all for now. Since I started the video off with, hey guys, I'm going to stop the video by saying, see you later, guys.